Welcome back. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi on Wednesday stressed the significance of investing the inauguration of the Grand Egyptian Museum to promote tourism's destination around the country. During his meeting with Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli and Minister of Tourism and Antiquities Sharif Fathi, the President instructed to exert utmost efforts and intensify preparations to hold an inauguration that suits Egypt's position and history without putting a burden on the state's budget, especially that the gem is considered one of the greatest cultural and civilization edifices in this respect. The President reviewed suggestions to reach targets of the inauguration celebrations as well as activities which will take place during the inauguration days within the framework of ongoing efforts to promote the Egyptian tourism system as a whole, as well as featuring contributions of the Egyptian civilization as well as its pivotal role throughout history. Presidential spokesman Mohammed Shenawi said the meeting tackled preparations and organizational aspects related to the event, which is slated to take place in July 2025. Shenawi added that the meeting probed promotional campaign for the gem inauguration celebration and coordination with the private sector to set promotional campaigns at hotels and touristic resorts. Minister of Foreign Affairs, Immigration and Expatriates Badr Abdel stressed the importance of Egypt-EU leadership in the support of efforts maintaining security and stability in the African Horn. Abdel said Egypt is keen on reaching peaceful solutions and resolving regional conflicts through the constructive dialogue and joint cooperation. The top diplomat stressed the need to intensify international and regional efforts to address security challenges facing countries of the region. The minister's remark came during his meeting with EU Special Representative for the Horn of Africa, Ned Weber, who expressed the EU's appreciation for Egypt's active role in settling the African issues. A fresh round of Gaza ceasefire talks have begun in the Qatari capital Doha, with the Palestinian movement approaching the negotiations positively and responsibly. Senior Hamas official Abdulrahman Shadid expressed hope the current round of negotiation leads to tangible progress towards beginning the second phase of the ceasefire agreement. Shadid expressed hope that U.S. Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff would help initiate negotiations for the second phase. He added that the U.S. administration bears responsibility due to its unwavering support for the occupying Israeli government. Meanwhile, Israel sent a team of negotiators for talks aimed at extending the fragile ceasefire in Gaza. The first 42-day phase of the truce deal expired in early March without agreement on subsequent stages meant to be secure a lasting end to the Gaza war. Egypt condemned Israel's decision to cut off electricity to the Gaza Strip, calling it a new violation of international humanitarian law. In a statement, the Foreign Ministry said the move was part of Israel's policies of collective punishment after Israeli authorities blocked the entry of aid into the Gaza Strip last week. Egypt further called on the international community to take necessary measures to stop Israeli violation in Gaza. Also, Saudi Arabia, Qatar and Jordan condemned Israel's decision to cut power supply to the war-battered Gaza Strip, calling it in separate statements for the international community to take action. Saudi Arabia expressed condemnation in the strongest terms of the Israeli occupation authorities' use of collective punishment against Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. Meanwhile, for its part, Qatar strongly condemned the Israeli Occupations Act, considering it a blatant violation of international humanitarian law, and Jordan termed it as a clear continuation of the policy of starvation and siege imposed by the Israeli occupation. Yemen